Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And welcome to Morning Brew. Let's get started in the chat. Keely Chow says, "Hey, everybody, good morning." Darius Munchausen is lurking. Rabbit Slub. Need more coffee. Kronos says, "Hey, Captain Trek." Hey, Captain Coffee Trek, okay. Yeah, well, not quite Captain Trek, but close enough. Uh, and saying hey to everybody else. 47 Yorktown says bonjour from Eastern Canada. Ugh, bonjour from Eastern Canada. Hmm. Good morning, Dave G Sound. People talking to each other, which is awesome. Ah. Coffee black, yes. Ah. Yeah, it's morning coffee music. Finally, the actual final countdown. Yes, it is. Ah. Rabid slug ouchies. I know. People are going to have a hard time getting used to the new name, but that's life. That's why people still call you Kronos. You're your own best friend. You talk to yourself a lot, you're your own best friend. Well, that's good. At least you have a best friend. So, I was wondering, because I was looking up something, uh, and unfortunately I didn't click on it. Um, I had something on Twitter this morning where you could click to get this special deal stars for. In fact, let me look up the actual website, see if they have it there. And let's see here now. Let's go with stars.com. Copy. See what comes up. Claim special offer. Really? Okay. Now, see, I'd gotten a deal the other day for stars for $40 for 12 months. Well, now they're running a special for $3 for 6 months. This tells you how desperate Stars really is to get people on their streaming service. I mean, seriously, $3 for 6 months? They're really trying to get. I think they thought $40 for a year would entice people. Now they're going to $3 for 6 months. If I were going to try Stars, I would definitely be going for the $3 deal. And Rabbit Slugouchy says Kronos is a jerk. Good morning, Pacific 414. I'm still burning through HBO Max. Awesome. That is awesome. Ah. And yes, Cap or Captain would be more than preferable. Hey, good morning, Chester. How are you this morning? Chrono says, I still like the OG Trek. Oh, I do too. I just didn't like having the word Trek in my name. Chester says, hail to all the people of the world. Well, we're not quite that big, but we do have people from all over the world here, so yeah. So what's going on, everyone? Hopefully, you're having a good morning. I have two limited time offer. You can get stars for $40 for 12 months, or stars for $3 for 6 months. Right now, they're pushing the $3 for 6 months. So I'm glad I have the other one open if anyone wants. So here is the link if you're interested in checking out stars. It only costs $3 for 6 months. Ah. Well, no, nobody's going to get stars, but hey, you can't say I didn't let you know about it. A special offer that's available. Uh, and good morning, antiderivative Jill. How are you this morning? I tend to agree with you. No one's going to get stars. But hey, I let people know about something I found out about. And Brandon Looney Tunes fan 2000, good morning. He now has 513 subscribers. Awesome. Uh, yeah. Rabbit slug ouchies. Talk to me later. Yeah, but see, before they were having an offer for $40 for 12 months. And I don't know who would pay that when you've got a 6 months for $3. Oh, $3 a month for 6 months. Okay. I read it wrong. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you for pointing that out, Bird. Uh, so that's $18 for 6 months. Thank you, Bird, for checking. You're correct, and I'm sure that they're counting on people seeing it the way I did. But so, what is going on this morning, everyone? That's right, Bird is the word. Bird is the word. Ah, there we go. I've finally got my name changed in a lot of places. Not every place yet. Not on Twitter yet. Twitter, I'm waiting to change the actual handle for now. Um, I'm going to wait until June 1st to change it to what the new one. So after June 1st, if you try at Captain Trek, it's not going to have anything. So, and Rabbit Slug Ouchie says, Hulk smash the like button. Absolutely. And perhaps subscribe. You're funny, Kronos. You're funny. But if your last name is Captain and you happen to get that rank, then your name is Captain Captain, or you're referred to as Captain Captain. What would be interesting, though, would be Ensign Captain or Commander Captain. If we're going with the last name of Captain. So, what does everybody want to talk about? I see that Darius was in the chat and a few others. I'm gonna let you all take the lead. Obviously, I put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to join me on the panel. Um, but what do you want to talk about this morning? Um, let's see here now. Yeah. Movie Catch 22 had Major. I didn't know that. I hadn't seen Catch 22. Ah, Rabbit Slugacci says, or Doctor would be funny. Peeps are in the chat. That's right. Thought I was talking to myself the whole time. Good morning, Six. How are you this morning? The definite history of pockets. Discuss. Definitive history of definitive history of pockets. What the hell are you talking about? Well, I have pockets in my shorts. What about them? Uh, most people wear pants with pockets. I don't know. Um, if you want to discuss the history of pockets, maybe you ought to join the panel, Dave, and you can let us know some historical facts about pockets, since that's your topic of interest this morning. A packet of coffee, yes, Kronos. You can put a packet of coffee into a pocket. Six says, yeah, Dave, join the panel. I mean, don't get me wrong. You want to talk about pockets, that's fine. I just don't know a damn thing to talk about as far as pockets. Like, I have nothing in my pockets right now. My wallet's on my bedside table. Um, that's about it. Pockets. Or in most pants, some shirts. Um, and if you are in the medical field, you better hope you have a lot more pockets than normal, because they do come in handy. And Keely Chow says, subscribe to Just Jules. Okay. Rabbit Slugouchi says, don't pour hot coffee into pockets. Just FYI. Pockets and why most of the pockets on women's clothing are totally useless. Okay, that one I can tell you. They're not counting on women actually using their pockets. Because they count on women carrying purses. At 6 says, I buy scrubs with the most amount of pockets I can find, which is always best. Having worked in the medical field as a CNA, I could tell you that looking for, when I first got them, I didn't know about how many pockets you would actually need. So I've just bought it, had 4 pockets on it. And I quickly found out it's like, oh, I need pockets. So the next pair of scrubs I bought, it had like 10 pockets on there, including 2 in the back. But yes, Nurse, you're right. That would be an interesting name. Although the last name of Nurse sounds a little suspicious. And let me check that link out that Keely Cha put in the chat. Not the Geek Grind Coffee, because I've checked that out before.
that you can go. You can give the children nightmares of.
Well, it looks interesting. Do panties have pockets? No. Thank God they don't. Yeah, that was music I was listening to. I opened a web page, and so I don't want to get a strike, so I went ahead and closed it out really quick. Yeah, that's why I went ahead and closed that page real quick. Or nurse doctor. Oh wait, she's on. Yeah, SNW. Oh, let's see here. Let's check out what's going on. Since he put on the link for today's stream. What's that one's about? Oh, YouTube Talk with Loki. Okay. Well, according to Rabbit Slagachi's Eastern Time is the bestest time zone. That's good. Since oh, thank God Bert's here. Let me see here.
Hello world, it's Berto Prey 5, Kapla.
Kapla.
So, Cap, I heard people were asking about pockets. Well,
Yes.
oh, wait, I forgot to put my earphone in. I can't hear you. Sorry about that.
No problem. Actually, it was Dave G. Sounds. Dave G. Sounds topic suggestion, and I'm going.
Well, it's a wonderful topic. I happen to know a little thing about the history of pocket, and I will I'll talk to you guys about it. See, pockets were actually a Kurogan invention. No, Mom is already sighing. This is true. This is true. It's true history. These Kurogans were actually Australian Kurogans. They had the misfortune of being deposited there accidentally. They thought they were cheats and prisoners, and so they were sent to Australia. But actually, they were the smartest people of the town, and they saw these native animals, which of course didn't have a name yet, and they all had pockets, built-in pockets, and they're like, "Oh, that's pretty nifty." Like, at first they tried to, add pockets to people, and the people who weren't Kurogans were not so happy to get this slice of flesh pocket that was more like a kangaroo than a jeans pocket. But after a time of people getting angry of being stabbed and having their own pockets created on their own person, which things would get wet and bloody. You didn't want to keep things in that type of pocket. You put your keys in there, and next thing you know, they'd be floated off to some other part of your body. And you have to cut at your arm to get your key out or something for your house. That's, by the way, the term skeleton key also came about because keys would become part of your skeletons through these early pockets created by. Anyway, don't worry about skeleton keys. The point being is that after, a few years or a decade or two, we came up with the better pocket, the fabric pocket. So we started adding it to clothes instead of directly to people's skin. And then it took off. Then the idea finally hit the mainstream, and we started patenting it. And then some son of a bitch out of the United States started putting pockets on women's clothes. And we're like, you son of a bitch, that's our patent. You can't put pockets on women's clothes. You're out paying us. And they were like, sue us. So we did, and we won. And to this day, anybody trying to put a usable pocket on a women's garment will get sued by Kuroga, sued and sued into the ground. So they came up with this pitiful pocket that is completely useless and makes women feel better about themselves. So they have a pocket on their clothing. So it's sufficiently different from the Kurogan pocket that they're allowed to do it without paying us, but it's also completely useless to the women. The pouch pocket was said to be created by Otzi, 3300 BCE. Modern pockets came out around 13th century. No, Dave G, I'm sorry. That's just fake. That's lies. Anti-derivative Jill says, "Damn you, Kuroga." See, Jill, if you join Kuroga, we'll get you pockets. We'll get you some real pockets. You can just sew them into your existing clothing over the fake pockets.
Yeah, I love those even more. They have fake pockets that you can't put anything in.
Gotta pay if you want to play, Cap. Gotta pay to play. Dave G. Sounds as 13th century Kuroga. Well, maybe. I thought it was 17th century, but threes and sevens, who really counts? Rabbit's like, I used to have pants that had pointless pockets. I don't know why you would have had pants that had pointless pockets, Rabbit Slug, unless, well, I guess there's that whole thin jeans movement I missed, maybe.
Unless he was wearing women's pants.
That's possible.
I mean, he could have been shopping in the women's section and not known it.
Still on the pocket.
Yes, we're still on the pockets. Rabbit Slug Ouchie says he was young and stupid. Why,
Yes.
Mama Frey, you guys have to say about pockets?
Please.
A true
Mama Frey's got it.
a true story that they can't see, but you can. Hi guys, good morning. Morning, Cap.
Good morning.
I can't hear you, but Bird's got his earphone in and earplug, and he's trying to find me the other one. Anyway, see, this took longer than what I had to say. Okay, now I can hear. I'll start over. Good morning.
Good morning.
Women's clothes usually don't have pockets. And I really never thought about it. I mean, jeans, yeah, but you can't fit anything into those pockets. Since Bird is in the position he's in, and I am taking care of him, no matter what I wear, I put a scrub top on top of because I need these pockets for many things. While I'm tending to him, I'll put stuff in the pocket. But even when I go down to do laundry or whatever, I need pockets. I carry an intercom. I carry the phone. And it's all things that I said, but I'm walking around in a scrub, and I am sure many of my neighbors that see me outside think that I am the caregiver. I am, but I don't think they think I actually live here. That
Right.
I'm, just somebody that works here for him. And not that I really care. The ones that I speak to know who I am, but it's all for pockets. And I don't know where I'd be without them. And I've started looking for clothing online because that's where I shop. And I put in women's tops with pockets. And the pockets that they have are like, you can't fit anything in it. So I order scrubs all the time, and whatever I have on, which of course I don't go anywhere, so you can imagine I'm not wearing fancy clothes. But t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and I put a scrub over it, and now I'm happy with my pockets. So
Absolutely.
that's my pocket story. And I will turn your stream back to you, Captain, and have a good day.
Thank you, you too, Mama Pray.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Right.
See, I have pockets.
Rabbit Slug Ouchie says boxers don't have pockets.
I hope not.
You can't stop laughing. Jill says, thank you, Mumble Pray. And Rabbit Slug says, thanks for the tail, Mumble Pray. And Cat, I only spoke those out so Mumble Pray could hear it.
Right.
With it taken over.
And good morning, Jim. Whatever.
Tim Borghini.
Tim Borghini. Thank you. Tim Borghini
2. Tim Borghini, you got to, I guess I have to check if you've got a channel. Let's see what's going on there. Channel. 145 subscribers for Tim Borghini 2.
Yep.
That's the Up Church. That. Star Citizen player. That's what we got.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Other games too. Grand Theft Auto Online appearing, apparently.
Yeah, that's a good question. I didn't look at what all they play.
We got Gran Turismo 7, Star Citizen. We got a video on a lake, a lake beach.
Cool.
Got some outdoorsy stuff. And Grand Theft Auto. It's pretty cool. Subscribe there, Tim Borghini. We got 146.
Pockets don't need cleaned hourly, G Sound. Sorry.
Well, it depends on what you're putting in them. That. And also, who's putting their hand in.
True.
Robert Rose says, who's going to get a Pi phone when they come out? Elon Musk phone in service. Yeah, Elon Musk listening into my call every time. That's fine with me. Sign me up.
Well, they better be. I forget what is pi.
3.1415926.
So it better be like $3.15 a month.
Yeah, 3,014. Gotcha.
I figured I'd round up that way,
Well, if that is rounding up, since it's 3.1415926. And that's where I forget. I think 6 digits is enough.
I think so.
You can build a pretty accurate circle with those, with that. Anyway. Dave G says, if you walk around with slices of pizza in your pockets, which are meant to hold stuff, you have to clean them, I found. It's true.
Slices of pizza in your pockets. Why would you wear anything and walk around with slices of pizza?
Sometimes you just have to. And the funny thing is that pizza can be made into its own pocket.
This is true.
Antiderivative Jill says, those are the amount of digits I memorized for Pi 2. Bird. Oh, cool. For Pi buddies. I figure we're like top 1 percentile. I mean, yes, there are people that go way further, but truthfully, out of 100 people, I think we got 99 beat.
I would agree.
Rabbit sucks. So you're talking about calzones or strombolis. Those are all pockets. I'm just talking about a regular round slice of pizza that you fold up into a pocket. But now that I think about it, you got any pizza with a stuffed crust, a stuffed pizza, they're all pockets.
Yeah. I mean, a stuffed crust technically is a pocket within the crust of the pizza. So, yeah.
Calzones fit in pockets too.
Mm-hmm.
Larger pockets that will need cleaning, says Dave.
Okay, why are you walking around with food items in your pockets? And I don't mean like little packets of things. I'm talking unwrapped food items. Because yes, there were times I had a pocket for little snacks in my scrubs that I would wear. Those would go in the back pocket, not the one on the butt, but I would have a pocket on the side that was further in back. I would put like a little packet of crackers in or something. That way, when I took a break, I would go outside and have something to eat. In fact, there was one place I finally, they were like, "Well, you have to log out for lunch." Okay, so I logged out for lunch. 15 minutes later, they came to me and said I needed to come do something. Didn't want me to log back in, and it's like, yeah, right, whatever. Clocked in.
Yeah, we need you to come work and not clock in. Oh, is the clock broken?
There was one time I had to because it was based on the thumbprint and whatever for fingerprint, whatever it was. For whatever reason, it wouldn't identify my fingerprint even though I was in the system.
Maybe they was waiting for the transporter officer to beam your DNA into your bloodstream before it would work. Rabbits like ouchies. Is Scrubbo Prey 5 wearing scrubs with pockets? Well, Mamo Prey always wears scrubs with pockets.
The top, no.
The top. Yeah, the top.
Yeah.
Andrew Jill. Sorry.
Go for it. No.
Andrew Jill says, I am not wearing scrubs, but Mamo Prey is making them sound good.
They have
fashion.
They have some pretty looking scrubs out there.
Yeah, I mean, Mama Prey is not wearing blue scrubs. She's got. Honestly, I didn't even know they were scrubs. I just thought it was a blouse. Yeah, they're not solid colors. They're all prints. $108, $75, $85. Pretty good. In my blood pressure. Anybody watch The Offer on Paramount Plus? Even Doomcock gave his backing to that. He's like,
Really?
somehow Paramount Plus, like a broken clock, or that's right, twice a day. This is it. The Offer. It's the story of the making of The Godfather. It's like a one season series about the making of The Godfather. So I think we'll be watching that next. Didn't start yet, but I believe it's 3 or 4 series out, weeks out so far. I don't know if it's an 8, 10, or however long. I think it's probably 8 episodes in total. But yeah, you guys should be on the lookout. Yeah, it's a decent show. Bless you, Mom. The Offer,
Okay, I'll have to try to remember that.
And there's four episodes out right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, the opening line is Paramount is about to come crashing down. Rabbit's Slug says it's too early to remember good movies and shows. Dave G, the offer you can't refuse. You don't want to refuse an offer from certain people. And Jill says, good. Let it crash. I want to see the mountain turn to rubble. Wow. Let them die. Very, very Captain Kirk, Star Trek 6. Jim, they're dying. Let them die. Dave G. Sound says Netflix is gone. It's surprising fall of Netflix. Oh, it should be no surprise.
No, they should have been working better, but you know.
I mean, granted their plan was to just create a 50 million shows and hope, 5 of them were really good. But the first Netflix show that everybody was watching was the Kevin Spacey, where he was a congressman and then president. Shit.
I don't know. I didn't have Netflix, so.
You didn't have Netflix?
Nope.
It was famous and famously popular.
Right.
Still worth watching. The only problem is that they fucked it up in the final season because Kevin Spacey, real shit came out about him and it threw him off the show. And they gave it to his wife, and she ended the final season, which I've refused to watch that final season since. So although there are times I think I'll watch it, but then I'm like, no, I don't want to see it. So I don't know. But I wasn't happy with the way it ended. I mean, the man hasn't been convicted of anything. They could have ended the series without anything ever legally happening to him. And then later, even if something did legally happen, fine, but he's not employed then. But I don't care. Let's finish the show. Then if he goes to prison, he goes to prison. That's not my business.
So, I wonder what Loki's going to be talking about this morning. I know he does a YouTube thing on for having that today.
Yeah. Good question.
So, if Keely Chow is still in the chat, if you could put that link in again for um, Lucky's Mornings of Mischief. Can Loki talk about pockets? No, I kind of doubt Loki's going to talk about pockets.
I mean, if he wants to, he can. And if he needs my expertise, he can ask. Or gladly explain the history of pockets to Loki.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. You're more than welcome to message him. I'm sure he would gladly love to discuss the history of pockets at some point. And here is the link to Loki's Mornings of Mischief. And I would like to thank everybody for joining me. I would like to, in particular, thank Bird for coming on the panel. Thank you so much. Have a great day and talk to you soon.